I think all of us, especially in this day and age, have a tendency to think of ourselves a little more highly than we ought. And we need to be careful about this because it can get in the way of using our gifts in a God-honoring way. If we start thinking too highly of ourselves, here's what will happen. Like the gifts become ways to elevate ourselves instead of bless others. When we start thinking highly about ourselves, we'll also be susceptible to a downfall because the Bible says pride goes before destruction. And all you have to do is just take a look at the landscape of the American church today, and you'll find that some of the most gifted people have taken some of the hardest falls. Why? Because pride was involved. And here's what's a sobering reality about that is none of us are immune. If we think too highly of ourselves, we'll also hold others down instead of lifting them up. Because if we operate in pride, instead of calling out and encouraging the gifts we see in other people, we'll end up seeing other people's gifts as a threat. And so we push them down, and thus the church never experiences the fullness of all that God intended to happen through the gifts he's placed in his people.